Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome back. Or you should be welcoming us back from vacation because we were gone for like 3 weeks. But, we're back after the birthday bonanza. I'm Beach Babe, as you can see.
Yep.
I don't know why my hat is sort of deflated. Maybe it has performance anxiety. This is a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks.
So that you know what to try and what not to buy.
That's correct. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
And the name of this podcast is
The
Super Tasters Podcast. Shaka brah.
Maybe put us on like a surfboard or something.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of head movement, so maybe you can do the rotoscoping this time around.
No.
So what are we going to get into today?
Second day of summer. It's the second day of summer.
Yeah.
We missed the first day of summer because we're a couple of day late, dollar short Ed boys.
You're right. It's right after the solstice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Please don't dox us. Don't dox what date we're from. As time travelers, please don't give away
true.
which destination we're time traveling in now. That's what we did. We were on vacation. We went back to the past. We saw baby Hitler. I couldn't do it. He was cute.
When
he
you're
was
looking
cute.
at the baby face, you're like, it's not Hitler yet.
He was like, hi. He's like, yeah, cheers. Yeah, so basically we've got a lot of snacks to get through. We got a lot of catching up to do. We've got the Everything Bagel Pringles. We've also got the brand new
Carnitas tacos.
That's right, Carnitas Tacos Pringles.
That's true.
We've got the Oreo Thins tiramisu flavor.
I'm so excited. I loved the first iteration of the tiramisu flavored Oreos.
We've got a number of dirty chips. Now, tell them the concept behind dirty potato chips.
Well, I saw them at I think it was Fred Meyer, and they just had dirty deli style potato chips, and they had 4 for $5. So
are these not the ugly chips where they use?
No, those are actually called Uglies.
Okay, well, those are something else. But these are from the Fred Meyer Deli. We've got 4 mesquite barbecue, salt and vinegar.
Looks like sour cream and onion and jalapeno heat. That's right. The only one I didn't get was just original because
we've also got the brand new. What kind of Cheetos are those?
These are the Flamin' Hot Cajun Cheddar Cheetos.
Okay, and speaking of cheddar, we've got these roller coaster potato rings, cheddar cheese flavored snack from the Philippines that we got from the Asian market. And last but not least, the M&M's Mega Peanut Butter. We loved the minis. Gabe was going, I don't know how many trips he made just to eat those minis.
I've gotten the minis quite a bit.
Before we get into anything, real quick, I got a lot of snack news to catch up on, and we also have to make a statement. We have to make a public statement, and that statement is for our Snack of the Month picks for May.
True.
Now, my snack of the month pick is going to be the Rolled Gold Dill Pickle Pretzel Sticks. It's one of the best things that I've ever put in my mouth, and I put a lot of things in my mouth. Over to you now, Gabe.
Hard to follow that, but my snack of the month pick for the month of May was the London Fog Milano Cookies.
Again, if you have your chance to get your hands on either of these two snacks, they are Super Tasters approved.
They just got the
bangers.
stamp of approval.
5 out of 5. Those are our snack of the month. I wanted to give an honorable mention to the Baja Blast Doritos because they were, the Baja Fiery Mango, I think was the exact phrasing.
Yes.
I loved them. You either love them or you hate them. They're an extreme reaction type of chip. They are so good and weird, and I love when chips do crazy stuff like that.
I was at the gas station the other day, and I saw they have small bags of them now. So it's perfect for those of you that want to try without committing to the family size bag.
Try it with a group of friends, know? Like, they're weird. They're very fun. I liked them. Okay, well, now let's get into the snacking. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. It's time for the snack news, guys. Now, the list is very long. We're a little bit
behind.
We're a little bit behind on the snack news. For the sake of shorts, this is going to have to be in 3 parts. So, part 1. We've got one of these. Doritos released a tangy pickle flavor, as well as what is this? Why do I have this? Oh God, right off the bat. This is actually classic snack news.
It's all right. Evan's teleprompter was a little off. He's getting it fixed up real quick.
Okay. So they released a fusion bag. So it's not just a Tangy Pickle. They also have a Tangy Pickle Cool Ranch hybrid bag that they released.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Wait, why was that all the way up there?
Oh my gosh. Evan is
scrolling.
Evan
Sorry,
has pages of snack news.
That was old news. We've already read that. I don't know how I got so far up there. But we have the Tangy Pickle now,
we do,
right?
We do. We have the Tangy Pickle.
Disregard all that though. Gosh, how do I want to break this? Might even be 4 parts. This is going to be a lot of parts. Okay, so here, hold on.
Speed round
for the sake of editing. Part 1, snack news. Part 2, snack news. Part 3, snack news. Part 4, snack news. Part 5. Okay, I'm just going to read all of these. Please bear with me. I'll save that for last.
Little cameo from the fridge.
My fridge heard snack and he said, what about me?
Yeah.
Count me in. All right. Funyuns releasing a minis variant, original and flaming hot. Cheetos, we've got these, released a flaming hot Cajun cheddar. They're making a new Jif / Smuckers. It's a PB&J popcorn. Kit Kat releasing a pink lemonade flavor. Kit Kat releasing a vanilla flavor. Lay's releasing a baked salt and vinegar flavor. Fritos is releasing a ranch flavor. Hershey's releasing extra creamy with waffle cone pieces. Extra creamy chocolate with waffle cone pieces. So look into that, I guess. They're releasing a chewy Tic Tac. So
okay,
maybe it'll be kind of like gummy bears. I don't know. They're releasing orange and vanilla cream M&Ms. New double stuff New York cheesecake Oreos.
Okay, all right.
Chex Mix releasing a Muddy Buddy Girl Scout cookie collab. It's going to be the mint, what is their mint?
Thin Mint.
Thin Mint. Chex Mix also releasing buffalo chicken sandwich flavor. That's the Chex Mix remix. Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids Snapple flavors. Jack Link's is releasing a Doritos taco flavored jerky and meat stick. Why? Oscar Mayer's releasing a bacon cheddar popcorn. M&M's releasing chocolate pumpkin pie.
Ooh.
Hare's sandwich chips releasing a spicy pickle flavor. We've got these. Takis releases a Kaboom sweet and spicy sriracha flavor. Takis is also releasing a popcorn intense nacho flavor.
Hello, everyone. High fidelity audio quality jump scare here. I'm so sorry I kept butchering the name of these upcoming snacks in the snack news, so I'm doing a little VO audio for you. Once again, my deepest condolences. Please allow me to read these for you now. I messed them up so poorly in the audio, and for the audio listeners, I just want you to hear my voice and hear how sorry I am. I will do 10 Our Fathers, Our Father being, of course, Chef Boyardee, and 10 Hail Marys, Hail Mary in this case, Mary in this case being the patroness saint, Little Debbie. Okay, I'm going to read the snacks now. Kit Kat releasing a Ghost Toast flavor, and Reese's releasing a Werewolf Tracks vanilla flavored cream. Oh my god, even that was bad.
It's got like a vanilla on top and a chocolate on bottom. Thank you for reading my notes better than I ever could. We've got these. Goldfish released a spicy dill pickle flavor. Stay tuned for the next episode for those. Or maybe the next episode. Depends on the order. Cheetos releasing a salsa con queso flavor. I think we might have picked those bad boys up now. 3 new Hare's flavors. Pierogi, cheese ravioli, and special hot stromboli.
Wow.
Hey, just in time for Italian Heritage Month.
When is that?
That's in September. Oh. No, I'm just making shit up, dude. Let's go, I love Lion! Reese's. Okay, so there's 2 new flavors of Reese's Pieces M&Ms. One of them is chocolate cookie, and one of them is caramel.
What do you mean Reese's Pieces M&Ms?
Well, it's the Reese's Pieces, you know? I call them Reese's Pieces M&Ms because they're M&M shaped. You know what I'm saying? Reese's Pieces shaped like M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
I call them Reese's Pieces M&Ms. And maybe next time you can do the news since you got so much to say.
I can read them if you want.
Why don't you read this? Hold on, let me do...
Something offensive
like,
to me?
What's sign language for frick you?
I think you just did it.
Last but not least, Ruffles releasing a Korean-style sweet and spicy chili flavor. Let's go, baby. The Ruffles comeback could be. That's the snack news. Wait, I got to do a couple of those in case it's in parts. Mm-hmm. That's the snack news. That's the snack news. That's the snack news. And that is the snack news. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 2. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 3. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 4. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 5. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 6. That's the snack news. Stay tuned for part 7. How many parts do you want it to be? I was thinking going up to 20. Should I keep going?
20 parts, yeah. 3 snacks per part.
Enough snack news. Let's get into the snack-ing. What do we want to start with? What do we want to open with? Maybe some of these dirty chips?
Let's do the dirty chips. Let's get those. I got them as an experiment. Let's get them out of the way. In case
so maybe open up with a classic sour cream and onions. Smells like a potato chip. Doesn't smell like much.
You're right. It smells mostly like a chip. Not as much like the flavoring that's supposed to be on it.
I'll tell you. They call it a sun hat, but it's making me 10 times sweatier with these lights on and in this infernal heat. I do declare, I got a big pinch. Ow! Oh!
They are very thick. It's a very formidable chip.
I like the texture. Mm-hmm. Good sour cream flavor. Yeah. It's a good flavor. It's a little, maybe a little mild.
Yeah, it doesn't beat Tim's for me, which right now is the standard for me for the sour cream and onion kettle chip.
If you're going for a kettle chip, yes. Tim's, I would say, is the standard. It's not bad, though.
No,
it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Very potatoey. Very potatoey
yeah.
flavor. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Probably 3.
I'm right there with you. It's a 3 from me. Speaking of classic flavors, why don't we hit up this salt and vinegar? I like how they went for spitting out of my mouth. Power! Sorry, that was a tonsil stone. I like how they went for the purple with a salt and vinegar. You know?
Yeah.
There's definitely like color coded, like, oh, salt and vinegar. What do we? Maybe we'll make the bag blue. Lay's makes their bags blue. Sour cream and onion. You're gonna get a little bit of green. You're gonna maybe get a little bit of blue. But purple for the salt and vinegar. I like it. I like it.
Not only Lay's, but also isn't Pringles salt and vinegar blue as well? Oh yeah, that smells good.
You're correct. Yeah, they set the standard. Why is that? Do you think?
I don't know.
What about salt or vinegar?
It's got to be a marketing thing.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, it smells vinegary.
Very vinegary.
Somehow
Very
the potato
potatoey.
flavor is still coming through strong, which is weird because you're contesting with vinegar.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty damn strong flavor. I don't know how the potato beats it out. I imagine to make salt and vinegar chips, you have to marinate potatoes in salt and vinegar brine for like a couple of weeks.
Definitely.
And then you bring them out and you cut them up. I don't know.
They're kind of mellow for a salt and vinegar chip. They smell more vinegary than they are.
I agree.
Mostly potato.
It's not scratching that itch.
No. It's not bad, though.
It's not bad. But it was definitely one of the worst attempts at a salt and vinegar flavor that I've had.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't think of a salt and vinegar chip that this beats.
And for that reason, I'm kind of leaning towards a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just below average, I would say.
Kind of a letdown for the salt and vinegar genre
Yeah, and salt and vinegar, I feel like it's kind of hard to mess up. It's 2 flavors.
Yeah.
You can't tell because I got sunglasses on, but looking at you,
He's doing
dirty, what is it's the brand
Mr. Dirty?
Dirty Deli style potato chips. Is that the brand?
Dirty Deli style, I believe.
Real dirty.
Real dirty chips.
Real dirty chips.
Also out of Pennsylvania. Wow, dude, the home of hares?
This
is what you're given?
The home of hares. How many? It'd be interesting to see a map of where all the
Potato chips are made.
chip brands are based out of.
It would be, yeah. I mean, we got a good one here in the Northwest with Tim's Cascade.
Yeah. All right, dirty potato chips, jalapeno heat. I like how they added heat on the end, and it functionally means absolutely nothing in terms of because jalapeno already is going to be spicy. Sorry, I would love for this hat to not be flopping down like a Doberman's ears. Not a Doberman.
Basset hound?
Basset hound. Dobermans have pointy ears, don't they?
I think so, yeah.
But can you guys still laugh? Can you guys still laugh at the
They're
joke?
laughing. They're laughing.
Oh, I'll cut it that part. Beep. Like a basset hound's ears, dude. Whatever, man. All right, jalapeno heat. Yeah. Mild.
Very mild.
All of these are pretty mild. It's like the chips have a great texture. It's got a solid potato flavor, but they're under seasoning, I feel.
Yeah. I don't like the aftertaste on this one either.
It's it's probably the oil.
Yeah, it tastes like kind of like stale oil.
Where's the jalapeno? Where's the heat?
Yeah. I think this is a 2 for me. Again.
That is barely scraping out of 1 territory. I put it in 2 because I'm just coming back from birthday vacation. I'm feeling generous, but...
Wow, pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
At least I got them for cheap.
All right, well, hopefully we can finish strong. They've also got, we've got the 4th flavor, the mesquite barbecue.
Historically our favorite flavor profile.
Well, it's just, I love barbecue chips. It's just rarely done well.
Yeah.
They look well seasoned. They smell stronger than a lot of the other chips.
They do. They don't smell like
I don't even
barbecue sauce I'm familiar with.
I don't even have to clear my palate. Those chips are so bland.
Got them, dude. Does have a nice look to them, though. That does have a nice red look. All right.
Pretty strong.
Smoky.
Yeah.
Tiny bit sweet. Surprisingly saltier than I was expecting.
Yeah.
But better than...
It is better than them. It's missing something, as like a lot of barbecue chips are. Like, it reminds me of a kettle variant of the Lay's barbecue chip.
Yeah.
But... yeah, salty, a little salty. I'd probably put them with their brother. I don't want to separate too much family. We've got 2 2s, and maybe now we have 2 3s. I'd probably put them up there next to the sour cream and onion. Yeah.
There are much better iterations of both of these flavors, but these are fine.
Okay, what I suggest now, since this will be our 5th snack, 5 snacks deep, and that was a little salty. I know that we normally try to save the sweet for the end, save our dessert for later. But it's summer, you're eating ice cream, you're eating popsicles. Why don't we have these guys now to combat the salt that is assaulting my taste buds?
Nice, very nice.
And then we save these sweet boys for last.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so these are, as soon as I mentioned the peanut butter M&Ms, Gabe's like, yeah, let's get into them.
I'm floating on the wind. I'm following that peanut butter trail.
Yeah. I'm excited. I really like the minis. I'm sure these will be the same. I will try and clear out some of the salt out of my mouth.
They look more like peanut butter M&Ms with how big they are, which is... or peanut M&Ms,
peanut
rather.
M&Ms. They have the big peanuts.
Yeah, a peanut inside of it.
Yeah, I'm curious. I almost want to... I'm going to try one, but then I kind of want to bite it in half and see what it's looking like on the inside.
It smells like M&Ms. It's funny that we both smell that we're both like, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No surprise here. They're hitting. They're
They're
great.
very good. I will say, I think I prefer the minis because the ratio feels a little bit better. These have a lot more peanut butter Like the peanut butter to chocolate ratio is probably closer to like 60, 65 to 40, 35.
Yeah.
The peanut minis felt perfectly balanced, like 50-50, as all things should be. And also, how is this bruised like an apple? Why does this look like that? All right, let's take a look on the inside. Yeah, very peanut buttery. Yeah, okay.
Oh, man.
I will say these are leagues, in my book, leagues ahead of peanut M&Ms. I got nothing but negative things to say about peanuts. Not peanut butter. Not peanut butter.
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Like, okay, you're going to put it in a dessert, you know. You're going to put it in like a, what are they, brownies? Peanut brittle is, I like peanut brittle. I like peanut butter. I even like when they cook peanuts into like a curry or something.
Yeah.
Peanuts on their own, that's not even food fit for a dog, dude.
Wow.
That's well, actually, dogs should generally eat pretty good. That's not even food fit for a rat. You know.
You heard it here first.
I
heard it here first, folks.
You heard it first. You heard it first. Well, you heard it here first, folks. I hate peanuts, man. I hate peanuts, and I like all other kinds. Like I like cashews. I love pistachios. I love macadamia nuts. Like I'm pro almond. I'm pro walnut. Peanuts is a waste of time, dude. Why do you think they're giving it away for free when you go to Five Guys?
Five Guys, yeah.
And it's an exercise if they're not already deshelled, so you gotta break open the shells. Like, come on. It's really literally a waste of time. You're wasting your time opening them. Like, at least when you're opening a pomegranate, the fruits of your labor are pomegranate seeds. Can you imagine if you opened a pomegranate? You had to open a pomegranate to get peanut seeds? No one would be eating dude, that fruit would be extinct. Nobody would be like, why do we need to keep it around?
You gotta get these away from me, dude.
Yeah, these are terrific. I mean, gotta be a 5.
It's a clear 5. I agree with you with what you said. The minis are slightly better.
Yeah.
I think this is a perfect amount of the megas. You don't need more than that.
No.
The minis, you could give me a Costco size bag.
That is the deceit of a mini snack. It's so tiny, so you're like, I'm not eating that much. It's like Dippin' Dots. You're eating a whole bowl of ice cream.
Yeah.
But it's just tiny little, you know.
It's pebbled.
They had the spiders in the machine roll it into little tiny orbs.
The ice cream spiders, yeah.
I don't know if I'm done dogging on peanuts yet, man. Like, what are we doing? I don't like them. I don't like them. Get them away from me.
I definitely like peanut byproducts more than regular peanuts.
Yeah.
That being said, I do like peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms are edible only because of the chocolate. That's the thing. Peanut always needs...
Of course, because otherwise they'd just be peanuts.
Peanut is a sidekick.
Yeah.
It needs the main guy holding him up.
Butter.
You don't have to tell me twice.
That's a little peanut butter joke.
Gabe said butter, and I was like, whoo, where that? Yeah, I went to town on those. That's a lot of...
Me too. I was going crazy.
Buttons are shooting off like
yeah,
bullets, dude. All right. So next up, ooh, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Pringles, these guys, because I think those are gonna be wild, and then boom, boom. Save the like the Asian snack for second to last. Or
You're saying
maybe do this
first or
after the
Goldfish?
Pringles. Pringles first, definitely.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's start with those. Those are the carnitas taco. Now we did have a street taco flavored Pringles, if I recall. So it'll be interesting to see if these are different, how they're different.
They do smell good. They definitely smell citrusy and like meat, of course, which I feel like is a good sign.
You're right. You're right. Those, yeah, kind of like lime and pork.
Smells good.
I'm a Pringles fanatic, dude.
Oh man. Smells even better. Oh man!
Just imagine eating them, dude.
Make a candle out of these.
Whoa! Bookmark that.
Wow.
Man, those are really flavorful. It's got a really like meaty flavor.
Yeah.
And the lime is very nice. And it's a little bit not subtle, but it doesn't It's not trying too hard with any one season. Like, it's not too salty, which easily it could have been.
The most predominant flavor is that carnitas. It tastes like meat in a great way.
The best part of Pringles, they've got that great thin texture. They're almost like, because the way that they make them is like mashed up potato chips, you know? It just melts. And it's also like, the aftertaste is like a very steep like decrease. It's just like it's and before you know it, you're going in for the second handful. You know what I'm saying? Like it leaves. You want it to stay longer, but it's like, no, I can't. I gotta go. Like Nanny McPhee.
Floats away, yeah.
Yeah, it floats away, and you got to just keep going in. So they know what they're doing, man. Because I could just keep going handful after handful.
Those are great. Those are really good.
I'm much more. I don't remember my exact review for the other like tacos flavored Pringle that we had, but I feel like I'm much more impressed with these. Like those were like the test run, like the street tacos, and they were like, okay, we got to change this and this, and they came out with this, and this is not a test run. This is a home run.
I will go on.
Thank you. I would like to work in snack advertising. Ooh.
These are so good.
Well done, Pringles. Well done. Oh, man. Is it too early in the ep to put another 5?
Nah, man. Not when you have another 5.
We got a sweet 5 and a savory 5. Wow. I'm very impressed with those. All right. Now, these Everything Bagel Pringles are newer. I remember when they were first announced and they were being released, and we must have just taken a while to get over. Maybe they started with like the East Coast or something. But I was surprised to see them in the shop. I was surprised to see that they're still obtainable, or maybe they brought them back.
Oh yeah, it could be the re-release, the second run, the second rollout.
Oh, before we get into that, well, you can smell them. Get the chip ghost in you.
Ooh, smells good. It smells like Everything Bagel, which is honestly predominantly onion.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wish I could be more of a fan of Everything Bagel, but as someone that doesn't like onions, it's a very oniony experience. But I can definitely get the appeal. I totally understand it. I wish I was there with you guys. I'm like somebody that's like allergic to shellfish. It's like, yeah, I would love to eat shrimp, dude. What I was gonna say when I said bookmark that, because you said it's you can make a candle out of these.
Yeah,
I saw a thread on Twitter. Someone was posting pictures of someone that was like, first of all, the background tells a story. Like the set decoration in this guy's house is like, you're either squatting in a very scary place, or you are like a member of Al Qaeda that is still in hiding. Because it was like it looked like a very much like Trap House vibe in the background, just to set the scene. And his thread was and this wasn't him posting. This was someone posting that he posted on another website, probably like 4chan or something, or Reddit. He was reviewing the flavors of candles.
He was eating them?
He was eating like Yankee candles. You could see it like plastic spoons. And there's like multiple candles in the background that had been like dug out. Like
oh my God.
And he was like, yeah, the flavor of the bamboo candle, not so good. Texture, thumbs up. Like mixed with the orange candle, thumbs up. It's like, oh man, I wish that you were anywhere near civilization so that scientists could conduct a study on the effects of what's going to happen to you for eating all of those candles, dude. Because I'm mad curious. It's like, when you're a kid, maybe you'll lick a candle. Maybe you'll try a little piece of wax. Maybe you'll bite into a tube of chapstick. But if you're a full-grown mutant...
Chapstick and candles are two different... I mean, you are already putting chapstick on your lips.
Yeah, but I've licked a candle for sure.
That's crazy.
When you're a kid, you're curious.
That's true. I mean, that's true.
Dude, I tried to drink my piss when I was a kid. Dude, I tried to drink my piss when I was a kid. And I remember...
Snack podcast, by the way.
It's a snack podcast. I was probably like 4 or 5. But I remember it because I got in trouble. And so the feeling of shame stays with you.
Yeah.
And now I've got a piss fetish as an adult.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Naturally.
I'm kidding. I do not. God, thinks me doth protest too much. But anyways, I tried to drink my piss when I was a kid. And I was literally like, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. Like, I wasn't trying to hide it because I was like, it's my piss. I can fucking drink it if I want to. True. And so I had this little
I remember you filled a cup. I remember this.
With a mousse in it, like on the inside. It's like and that's how young I was, dude. It was like a little baby cup. And I was walking to the bathroom like, and my parents saw me like, what is he doing with that cup? And then I distinctly remember pissing in the cup, and it was like a little metal cup. So it sounded like someone was pissing in a cup. So my parents were like, well, he walked into the bathroom with a cup, and I hear the sound of a child's pee hitting that cup, peeing in a cup. It's like, hey, come out here. And I came out and I had my cup of piss, like my morning Joe. Like, what's up? Yeah, what's up, guys?
Yeah, oh, what's up?
In my newspaper. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? And they're like, what are you doing? And I was like, I was just gonna drink my piss. I was like, oh, no worries. I was just gonna drink some piss. And they're like, absolutely not. That's disgusting. Pour it out. Now we have to throw away that cup. They're like, that's so gross. And they were like, why would you do that? And man, I must have been so young.
A little bit
because this was when our parents were still together. So I must have been like 3 or 4, right? Like,
yeah,
we got divorced parents swag. I'm sure as a lot of you do. But yeah, and I was like, screw me, I guess. Like, what a free country, I can't even drink my piss.
You later on when they're teaching us that you can drink your pee in a survival situation. Evan's like, well, apparently you can't.
Yeah, actually, my mom said I'm not.
I guess you gotta ask for permission first.
And I was like, yeah. Thankfully, I never did. You know,
because you knew that you weren't allowed.
Because I knew I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah,
but that's a fun little story for you guys on the Snack Podcast. Anyways, moving on to the Everything Bagel.
The chips.
Pringles. Oh man. All right. I'm curious because like I said, I don't eat a lot of Everything Bagel seasoning or anything because of the onions. So
I'm a pretty big fan of Everything Bagels when it comes to bagel flavors.
Oh. You know what's interesting? You know what I think you're put off by? I don't think they just tried to capture Everything Bagel seasoning. I think they tried to capture the experience of eating the bagel. Like, I feel like the cream cheese flavor is present.
It also tastes kind of like acrid, almost. Like bitter from like...
Oh, so when I said I thought that they brought these back, they just found back stock.
Yeah.
At the back of Walmart. And like, might as well put these out. Expires 3 years ago.
Ooh. Let me tell you
it is bursting with flavor.
Let me tell you what I taste. Let me break it down. It tastes, to me, buttery.
Yeah.
Onion.
A little salty.
Bitterness. Very salty.
There's a creaminess there, kind of like from some of those sour cream and onion chips. But the creaminess is almost like you said, acrid. I would say probably like rancid.
Maybe that's what that is.
Bordering
what's
on
supposed to be the cream cheese flavored. Yeah. It tastes like spoiled milk almost.
And I've drank spoiled milk.
Boy. Me too.
Drinking spoiled milk is such a bummer.
Those are not my favorite.
Dude, one time I had a gallon of milk. I had one milk.
I had
a gallon of milk that I would use to make my oatmeal. And someone like accidentally left it out on the counter. Like they used it and forgot to put it away. And didn't put it away until hours later. Hours. It might have even been the next day that they were like, oh, forgot to put that away. And I used that milk. Yeah, and I used that milk to make my oatmeal. And I was eating my oatmeal halfway through, and there was like chunks in my oatmeal, like cottage cheese. Because I was like, kind of a weird flavor. But, you know, when I'm eating oatmeal, dude, I'm hand over fist. Like, I'm literally 5 scoops and I'm done. Like, I'm pounding that stuff. Because I need my energy to start the day.
Oh, true.
But my energy to start that day was expired milk.
Tarnished. Yeah.
Some sort of new bacteria being introduced into my gut biome. Yeah, these are...
Man, they smell so good.
Yeah.
And then they taste like... I'm going to do one more just in case I needed to get acclimated.
Unfortunately for me, this might be my first Pringles one.
I think it's a one for me,
because I have no urge to eat any more of these.
These are crazy.
It's crazy to go from a Pringles 5 to a Pringles 1, but, you know, that's what happens.
What is in here that is making it taste like Dookie, dude?
I really wish, because, you know, they got food scientists in the lab. Like, oh, we want to recreate this flavor. Maybe we do a little bit of this and this and this. I wish they would say, this flavor was made by these scientists, and this flavor was made by... So we could, like, hold these scientists accountable.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, put their faces on the can.
Oh man, I am
these are
starving.
bad. Like you said, this is a one. This is everything bagel Pringles. It's everything except for good flavor.
Yeah,
It's everything.
Get him,
except
get
for,
him, Gabe. Light him up. Gabe's about to light you
It's,
guys up right now.
it is so bad, dude. It just tastes like rotten milk.
Yeah,
and
there's
onion.
actually. I didn't zoom in with my eyes, unfortunately, but there is a single tiny microscopic tear escaping the Pringles guy's eyeball.
Yeah, he does
that
not
I
like
didn't
hearing.
notice. Yeah.
He was.
No, it's
'Cause
been
it's
on
not
the
his
can.
fault.
He's not sad that what we're saying. He's been sad since the chips were placed in there.
True, it's true. Because it's not his fault. Like you said, there was a
Yeah.
couple of scientists who cooked up a bad batch, and he has to deliver it.
All right, these are the chips from the Philippines. Do you want to get the Filipino chip coast, or
Yeah.
shall I? Okay. Does it smell like Jollibee?
Summer breeze, had me just fine. Remember that?
You get it, Jollibee.
Jollibee? Oh, that's better than what I said.
Maybe that's racist.
What I did? Or
What
you
I
did?
said.
I don't think that. I don't
it was
think
a-
either of us are making good jokes right
If it was like a Mexican chip ghost and I said, "Does it smell like tacos?" That would be racist.
Yeah.
Right. So I recount what I said, and I've learned a lot. I'm a different person from who I was when I said that joke, and I'd like to go on record by saying that I love Jollibees and I
too.
love Filipino food and Filipino
too.
people,
Me too.
and I would go there if you guys will allow me into the country. I know what I said was wrong, but hopefully you'll still let me visit. Someday.
Maybe they'd let us do karaoke with them. You know. You see
I
those
would.
TikToks
I
where
would
they're
be way too
where they're
embarrassed.
killing it.
Yeah, I would be so. I would be so.
We would be. They're in
Embarrassed.
a different league. They're incredible.
Yeah.
Great texture right off the bat.
The texture is like, it's almost like, I mean, it says potato rings, but it feels like it's like almost like noodles,
You know what
like
this
dried
tastes like?
noodles. What the fuck?
This tastes like Kraft mac and cheese, doesn't it? Right in the beginning.
It does kind of taste like Kraft mac and cheese. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a noodle vibe here.
Yeah. These are fun.
These are fun. I really like the shape and the texture.
Jack and Jill brand. That's interesting.
We need more ring-shaped snacks. You know, we got Funyuns.
Uh-huh.
We got. I mean, bugles. Bugles are a fun shape.
This is a fun shape.
But they're conical.
Not quite. That's true.
These are great.
I like them a lot.
These are roller coaster Jack and Jill brand potato rings, cheddar cheese flavor, from the Philippines. And you know, despite those ugly things that I said, hopefully that they will welcome me with love and open arms because I'd like to try more of their food and their snack foods.
Yeah. These are really good. Wow. The more you eat, the better they get, too. Covering the mic.
This
Nice
also,
savory
dude,
quality, too.
I feel like if you had like a toddler, like a 3-year-old,
They'd be stoked.
these would go crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these would go crazy. I mean, this is probably for kids. I mean, they got a roller coaster on the package. You know,
True.
I mean, it looks very colorful. It looks very much like, "Mom, can I get this? Mom, can I get this?" But me, I'm just like, "Hey, I'm gonna get this." You know, I don't have to ask anybody.
Asking yourself, can I get this?
Wife, can I get this? Credit card, please. Yeah, these are great. What are you thinking? We got these from the Asian market. Actually, when we went to Jollibee, funny enough.
Oh, yeah, the Asian market. That was.
Yeah, maybe that's why there was like more like Filipino food.
You know, it's funny because I was my instinct was a 4, and then I was trying to think what would make it a 5.
Yeah,
But I don't think it needs anything. So maybe it is a 5. They're very addicting, great texture,
Yeah.
great flavor.
for me, they're probably a 4. But as an apology to the president of the Philippines, I will be making
He'll
this
five
a
them.
5. Yeah, I'll 5 them. All right, so we got 3 snacks left. These are the dessert. What do you want to go with? Maybe Cheetos? Cheetos and goldfish, or goldfish and Cheetos? What are you thinking? Goldfish. Let's go goldfish.
goldfish.
Yeah. I love that packaging, by the way. It's Old Bay flavored, and they made it look like the Old Bay.
They made it look like a can of Old Bay seasoning.
Dude, I could go for a summer breeze right now, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
Summer breeze. The lights, dude.
Oh yeah, that smells good. Smells like Old Bay.
It does. It does smell good. It does smell like Old Bay. I'm a little bit like, because we've had stuff before that is, oh, this is the seasoning that you put onto seafood for a seafood boil. Right. And then we've had stuff that's like, this is that seasoning plus the flavor of like fishiness. Like you're eating the seafood boil. And I definitely prefer a little bit of fishiness. Me too. I'll be curious. I'm a little curious to see.
Well, how much, more fishy can you get than actual fish?
I wish okay. That's a little egregious.
Yeah. They really do be tricking you by
only like
the bag.
35% full.
Yeah, because you unfold the bag to get into the chip, the snack
why
cracker.
make the bag that long? My hand has to go through it to get to the crackers, dude. Make it shorter.
It smells really good. The celery seed is always very prominent in Old Bay, like the smell at least. Oh, wow.
You know what it reminds me of? Not the fishiness I was talking about.
Yeah.
But of that seasoning paired with something that is more of a neutral. Kind of like eating like the potatoes in a seafood boil.
I see what you mean.
Wow. I like these quite a bit.
Me too.
I love Old Bay. The balance of flavor is really good.
Old Bay is one of those seasonings that it's not an all-purpose seasoning. You can't put it on everything. But the things that you do put it on, you got to load it on because it's really good.
Yeah. Wow. These are terrific. What a great idea.
And these have been around for a little while.
Yeah, they've been out for a minute.
They come and go. It's just our first time having them.
Wow. Maybe it's just coming up off of the more mild chips in the episode.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling very generous now. Like, I'm kind of feeling like this might be a 5.
You know what? I feel it, because it's at least a 4. And you put the cheese rings in the 5.
You put them in the 5. I was going to put them in the 4.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I meant.
Come on, Mr. Hall. Let's get you back to your room. Here's my brother. Where's
my
podcast?
In a 5 for me.
Where's my
I'll
podcast?
put those in a 5 for you.
I'm not done. I'm not done making you sound like you have dementia.
I'll keep going.
I'm still living in this world that I created. For some reason, you outlived me, and someone put you in a home, and you're wondering where the podcast is.
Where's my podcast?
They have to play the audio from our podcast to make you come back. Anyways, yeah, let's put it in a 5. Those are terrific.
To make me come back.
All right.
Evan playing episodes of the podcast for me, like in the Notebook.
Yep.
Trying to center me again.
You know what I like too, dude? I got little pieces of goldfish stuck in my teeth. I will have to clear my palate. But it's so nice.
It's very nice.
It tastes so good.
It's very, very, very good. The lingering aftertaste as well is also really nice.
That is very nice. All right. Yeah, it smells like a Flamin' Hot Cheeto.
Yeah, it doesn't smell much different than a regular Flamin' Hot for sure.
It looks a little bit like more clear.
I gotta hit these with the.
I don't know if I've had a Flaming Hot that I didn't.
You're right. It's not as vibrantly red.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Flamin' Hot flavor is a little bit dialed back in favor of the cheddar.
Mm-hmm. Wow. These are... Oh, man. These are very hard to describe, but there's so much happening. It's like cheesy is the first flavor. You like the cheddar.
You're right. My tongue's trying to keep up.
You're right about the Flamin' Hot being on the back burner. It's so savory.
There's like the pepper flavor, but it reminds me of... What is that?
It tastes like garlic.
Maybe that's what I'm picking up on.
Oh, and
it's very garlicky.
Yeah, you're right. There's a seasoning, there's a spice in there that, like paprika, maybe.
You're doing what I'm doing,
yeah. What's that?
Making my taste buds jiggle.
Oh man, I really like these. Oh man, You know what?
It's a very diverse flavor.
Secret. When I picked these up, I bought 2 bags because I thought I was gonna like them. I'm so happy that I did.
Yes, sir. You're right. There is a lot going on.
It's just a complex flavor.
It's the flaming hot flavor that is iconic and universal at this point is dulled a little bit, but in favor of a little bit of cheesiness, a little bit of garlic. There's something else there that I'm having trouble identifying.
All right, stay with me.
And it's still got a little bit of a kick.
Because I got to do a stream of consciousnous with no judgment.
Yeah. Okay.
Now
Have to poop. Have to stomach.
Let me poop.
Too much chip.
Where
too
am
much
I?
chip.
Where am I? Get me to my podcast.
Hold it in. Hold it in. Sorry, snack podcast.
It's reminding me of a pizza flavored snack.
Maybe
it reminds me of pizza flavored Pringles, and I'm trying to discern what's there that's making me think that. Is it like a tomatoey flavor? Is it a tomato and cheese? Is there oregano in this?
Well, what makes something Cajun cheddar? I mean, I think they just mean that it's not Cajun cheddar. It's Cajun and cheddar, you know? Like it's Cajun seasoning.
Mm-hmm. But it's like paprika.
Yeah.
Maybe tomato. Should we read the back? Should we be little cheaters?
Probably not going to tell us much.
Yeah, because it'll probably just say spices.
Like cornmeal, oil.
These are so good.
Salt, spices,
Yeah,
garlic
exactly.
powder. You pick it up in that garlic. Onion powder, natural flavors, cheddar cheese, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. Interesting. Yeah, they did great. These are really fun.
These are so addicting.
A lot of the new hot Cheetos flavors have been so nice.
Doritos and Cheetos for me, S tier.
Like that's like a pretty good, a pretty
standard.
safe gamble. Yeah.
Yeah. These are so good.
You thinking of 4?
1. I said number 1, baby.
I really like them. I would probably put them in a 4. Well, let's go ahead and put them in 5.
They're definitely a 5 for me.
Wow, is this the first episode where we've had 5 5s?
If it isn't the first one, it has definitely been a long time since we have done that.
It's amazing the episode started off so slow with those kind of like.
And a 1 from Pringles, too. What a weird episode it's been.
All right, now it's time for dessert. We got the Oreo tiramisu thins.
I am so excited for these. As soon as Evan read them in Snack News, like, I don't know, probably 6 episodes back now, I was like, I can't wait for them to come out. I was constantly searching for them. I was so excited to see them. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, wow, it smells good. It smells not even like tiramisu, but like a sweet coffee. Like if someone orders
It does smell like a sweet coffee, yeah.
I love thins.
And caramely almost.
Yeah,
the thing about thins, too, is like they're so good on their own.
The thing about thins is they're very thin.
They are very thin, aren't they?
It's my thinspiration.
Yeah, baby. Oh, I knew I was going to like them.
Yeah, they're good. They're a good, like... It doesn't even really need to be a tiramisu branding. I feel like you could just say, like, coffee flavor. I'm not someone who drinks or enjoys coffee, but I can see the appeal. I do like coffee-flavored desserts. So for me, I'm like, yeah, this is nice. Not my favorite thing in the world, but I can tell it's high quality. I can tell that the salt from my sweat is burning my eyes.
Yep. It's thin Oreos are so addicting because you don't feel like you need milk, you know?
Yes.
Or rather, you don't say to yourself, like, you know, because when you have a regular Oreo, at least for me, I'll eat them without milk, but then I'm like, this would be so much better with
these
milk.
would still be good with milk.
I'm sure they'd still be good, yeah.
I'm trying the cream on its own.
Oh, there you go. That's smart.
It's good. It's very nice. Guys, listen to the sound of my bottom teeth scraping off the cream from an Oreo.
Bottom teeth ASMR.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you thinking?
Oh man, they're so good. I think they deserve to be in 4.
I'm feeling a 4 as well. All right. Wow. Yeah, great coffee flavor on those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking on some of the other flavors that you'd expect out of a tiramisu. It's a little bit deceptive because like they have like the cookie kind of vibe in a tiramisu, but obviously this is a cookie, so it's like
Right.
Yeah, from that. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty accurate. It's been a great episode, I would say.
Yeah.
The bangers definitely got to try if you see them in the wild. The peanut butter M&M's Megas, the Cajun Cheddar, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the Carnitas Pringles, the Pringles Carnitas Tacos flavor are great, as well as the Goldfish Old Bay seasoning. If you see those, get them. Those we just got from an Asian market, but the cheddar rings,
which what we always say when we're reviewing stuff from our local Asian markets, make
you
sure you
should
check
go
out
to your local
Asian
Asian market.
Mm-hmm.
And don't make any accidentally racist jokes about Filipinos.
That's true.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys. We've been the Super Tasters Podcast. I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been your host, Gabe.
And as always... Make sure to respect other cultures and sing karaoke
with arms wide open out in the sunlight. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything with arms wide open.
What if we just did the whole song? All right.